campaign to get us off and underway, kicking from right to left in this first half, kicking towards the yawning Holt end, packed tonight for this UEFA Cup tie. Can Aston Villa reach the quarter-final then of a European competition for the first time in 20 years? The danger man up front is Chikoyu. There's Draper. And Ian Taylor, who's missed the last 3 games domestically, banned, finds little Alan Wright. Steve Staunton whips it away to Gary Charles. Just a slight suspicion that had Dwight York been fit tonight, they might have altered the formation even further and had Grayson playing as a right wing back. York failed a test, an exhaustive one it was as well, about an hour and 3/4 ago. Here's Draper to Collingwood. Ehiog, who was rested for the Bilbao game here on the last round, and Charles. Slight deflection. Grayson back forward again, offside, called by the right-hand side defender Sheik, who has stayed in that position. Rakita again sweeps, and Matei is playing on the left-hand side of the centre-back three. There he is, at the bottom of your picture, wearing 3 caps. He's in the World Cup squad. He missed the first leg banned, and he could well start against England in the World Cup finals. It's a good, strong run. Well, Sheik, long ball forward. Mark Bosnich back in the side makes the comfortable catch. Looks for Collymore. Away by Matei. Good strong start by Villa. Although they lost the first leg on the 4 occasions they've been behind from first legs in Europe, they've managed to turn 3 of them around in the past. Harry Charles making sure there's a little bit of purchase on the ball. Collymore. Corner kick given. Off Matei. Collymore. There's a spring about his step tonight already, Joe.
Yes, I think you can see the difference in confidence, and already a declaration by Brian Little that they will be patient. They know European football is about counter-attacking themselves, and they're quite prepared to wait. But nevertheless, Stan does look lively.
Oh, that's a good cross in by Staunton, and it whipped and dipped. The keeper will say had it covered, Zoltan Ridley, but there's one of the best left-foot strikers of a ball in the game. Ridley, who's come into the Romanian reckoning, he's pressurising the national number 1 for a slot in France. He's already overtaken Daniel Yarasim here with Steaua. And he'll say had it covered all the way. Draper to Gary Charles. Missed a few games this season, Gary Charles. And a great ball though by the fullback looking for Stan Collymore.
Stan must watch the offside, Jonathan, because he has shown in previous games that sometimes he does drift offside, and really it's just letting the opposition out. He has to be totally aware of that.
Great support by the Villa fans. Average crowd here this season, just over 35,000 in the league. Brian Little says they may have to be patient tonight. 1-0 is all that Villa require. There's Alan Wright. A good ball out of defence by the skipper. Lepatush's touch. Staunton. They bring that huge tarpaulin cover out over the pitch at Villa Park when it starts to rain heavily, and boy did it rain. It's protected this magnificent surface superbly. Here's Charles to Collymore. That's a good ball. Grayson finds Taylor with a drive!
Great effort, Jonathan. Good football. Stan doing what he likes to do best, which is drop off. And then Ian Taylor stealing into the space behind him. A great through ball as well. And that will have given Brian Little great heart early on. A great effort at goal.
Really powered into the drive, Ian Taylor, as he sought his 4th goal of the season. Good block by Zoltan Ridley. Staunton corner kick. Milosevic was almost underneath it. Now Draper. Mark Draper's shot over the bar, a shot of a man who hasn't scored in 13 games. Let's have a look at the chance again.
It's a good strike from Ian Taylor. He's done all he should do. He ideally wanted to go across goal, but it's hit with enough power to give the goalkeeper problems. And again, the second corner showing that there will be problems for the Steaua goalkeeper and his defenders, that they can put him under pressure with corners and free kicks.
He played 6 games last season in their double winning year. They really dominated Romanian football. 5 titles in a row, 10 in the last 13 years, 6 doubles in that time. Steaua Bucharest. The man they call Stan here. Stan Staunton to the other Stan. Now Draper. Grayson, who was involved moments ago. Hard-working, honest player, Simon Grayson. Milosevic to Draper. Milosevic making a run to the middle. There's Wright. Good movement by Draper. Milosevic is on the spot. Collymore was in there as well. Matej got it away. He's gone virtually man for man on Collymore in the game. Chic man for man on Milosevic. Here's a busy little man in midfield, Militano. Sort of a head-down player, burrows forward. That's Munteanu, and good control by Ciucoiu, the 2-goal destroyer in Bucharest. Though the first was officially debited as a Michael Oates own goal, Ciucoiu has claimed it, we gather. But I think UEFA will take it away from him. Milosevic. That's a lovely ball to Stan Staunton. Good start by Villa. Do we give him the benefit of the doubt there, Joe? Do we say he was going for a chip or a cross?
No, I think it was a cross. Stan knows that and acknowledged as he came away, really. And it was a poor cross. Certainly not you expect from a man with his quality. But Villa have stated that they're going to play patient football, and there are lots of passes going in. They just have to be aware. We've seen nothing at all yet from Steaua Bucharest. And the more and more play that Villa have, the more dangerous that Steaua Bucharest will be for any occasion.
Seeing the latest Carling Optus statistics, which are run by the Premier League, Steve Staunton achieves 77% of the passes he attempts. 77% of them reach their mark. Staggering. Charles away. Taylor's flick to Draper. Collymore, challenge on him by Matej. 3 caps as the big defender. Collymore will have to watch out for him. Gareth Southgate, an ankle injury recently, to Wright. Regan Camp was across there. And also Sheik. They were very solid in the opening game, Sheik and Regan Camp. White. Collymore. Draper. Steaua defending very deep at the moment. Harry Charles, Draper inside him. Seen and cleared away by Rakita. Milosevic just got in underneath his man.
He's let him out, really. It's a silly foul from Milosevic. You want forwards to be strong and get the body in, but it's just a cop-out, really, and all of a sudden Steaua Bucharest are free from having been in trouble.
Here's Mew, one of 7 players in this squad in the Romanian Olympic side. Could well make the World Cup finals. Switch of Koyu. Made by Ehiot. Natalia's missed it. Taylor beyond one, that was Rakita. Matai covering neatly. Confident on the ball. That's Regan Camp. And Staunton away. Into Regan Camp. And the clearance looked ungainly from Chick. It's Mark Draper. It's a good European run in the UEFA Cup. Grayson. Ian Taylor. Local lad, used to stand on the hole, Villa supporter as a boy. Munteanu loses it to Ian Taylor. Great favourite of the crowd here. Ooh. just behind Milosevic. Now Mew will bring it away. Too far for Julian Mew.
It's a decent start from Villa, Jonathan. We've seen the pattern already emerge, that Grayson will be the sitting man whenever it needs be. Draper will get on his way, Taylor will try and get forward and support the front two. And there's certainly a good balance about Villa. We just, of course, need that all-important first goal now.
A rare touch for Mark Bosnich in these opening minutes. Rotario. Ili Mew. There was another Ili who played football for Steaua Bucharest once upon a time. He was a junior, and someone spotted him and said, "No, young Ili, don't go into football, go into tennis." His name was Ili Nastasic. Actually played for Steaua as a junior. Probably made the right decision, one would have thought.
He didn't do so bad.
That's Rakita. Regular in the double-winning side last season.
I noticed the Steaua coach has already declared this could be a warm-up for the World Cups. Let's hope the Villa get the result and we give England a big start as well.
Staunton, difficult one in the wind. It is deceptive. It's Muntiano. Rotario. Josep Rotario, international, 29 caps to his name. It's for Chikoyo. What a goal he scored in the first leg over in Bucharest a couple of weeks ago. Christian Chikoyo.
On a couple of occasions this Steaua Bucharest have had a little bit of danger. They've looked for that same ball again, where from the inside left position, where a striker, be it Chikoyo or Lakatouche, pulls onto the shoulder of Gareth Southgate, and they must be aware of that because both goals came from that position in the first leg.
Now can Milosevic turn the quicker? No, Sheik away. Charles. Draper. Now Gareth Southgate from the back. Villa have to score. Southgate, Milosevic perhaps. Good challenge by Sheik. Milosevic was waiting for it to come through. We know that Steaua can break very quickly. Muntiano, teenager, almost certain to go to Marseille. Echiol got back at him. There he is, Muntiano, Catalin Muntiano. Hit the bar in the first leg with a magnificent effort. Could have been 3 to Steaua. Regan Camp will take the throw. Under 21 international. He's on a yellow card, is Regan Camp. So is Lakatouche actually. Southgate. That's by Militaru. Managed to get it away. Draper. There's the can. Taylor in hard. Collingwood. Looks for Taylor again. Rakita. Interchange between Rotario and Militaru. There's Lakatouche pressing. Sheik high. He's onside. Quite coolly. I don't think there's any real need to worry there, Joe.
No panic at all. Here we have Stan in a deep position, which is his best. He likes to come from there and end up with a shot on goal.
He looks hungry tonight, Stan. Harry Charles looks for Draper. That was offside. So still 0-0 on the night and 2-1 down on aggregate. Don't forget, 3 times in the last 5 years Villa have gone out of Europe. The last 5 campaigns rather, at home. Steaua, been a regular in Europe throughout the 90s. This is Grayson. Milosevic, just bobbling it beyond Mate. Rakita got it away. Militaru.